The relationship between Biden administration and the Netanyahu government in Israel has almost reached breaking point. It is quite dysfunctional. In fact, many of them were directly undermined by the Israeli Prime Minister and his cabinet. Still, Biden team continues to travel to the region, meet with Israelis and neighboring countries because they believe Netanyahu's Selby date has passed. He will be removed from office in not too distant future. Although they realize the odds are not in their favor, they remain hopeful that progress can be made once Bibi is out of power. The senior U.S. officials I spoke to off-the-record conversations in which they tried to mask their frustration with Netanyahu's government believe that the events of the past few months could open a new page. Israel's normalization efforts. Its relations with its neighbors include a legitimate and adequate focus on progress toward an eventual independent Palestinian state. It fair say that this is silver lining this terrible period of conflict. Long-term efforts by Netanyahu and those close him suggest or imply that Palestinian issue unimportant long-term stability region can be effectively ignored. Paying lip service Palestinians at a high price. Claims that he could be weakened and marginalized without paying have proven disastrously false. Once deemed impossible, the two-state solution is once again recognized as the most desirable path to peace and security for Israelis, Palestinians, and everyone around them. It may not happen at all, but however remote and improbable it may be, it is a worthy, even fundamental, goal. This is important for an administration that has worked hard to avoid falling into trap many of its predecessors letting urgent overtake important, allowing immediate concerns to replace pursuit long-term goals. It then provides a motivation, a reason. Despite almost abusive, almost toxic relationship between the Biden team and Bibi, an extremist clique closest to her. Finally, last but not least, the right thing to do is the right goal to pursue, no matter how difficult or impossible it may seem. As one senior official told me, sometimes the hardest moments precede unexpected breakthroughs. Speaking with some senior officials in the Biden administration as the year draws to a close, it is clear that this crisis in particular has taken its toll. Senior government jobs are often tiring, but this crisis has been emotionally charged, so demanding of their time, and its consequences dire that the wear and tear on those I have had the chance to meet has become visible. But time spent dealing with heavy and complex issues isn't the only culprit here. It is clear that dealing with a close ally who often acts like an enemy is a particularly difficult ordeal. There is no doubt that his top aides, like Biden, see relationship between the American people and people of Israel as fundamental and inviolable. As for relations with Israel's current government, not so mu.